This Hayes High School Homecoming Parade is brought to you by Beaker Insurance, Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, Hayes Planing Mill, Paul's Lawn and Tree Service, Tri-Central Office Supply, Auto Collision Specialist, Cedar View Assisted Living, Riedel's Garden Center, University Bookstore, Carpet One, Ellis County Abstract and Title, Kinner Connect Family Dentistry, Midwest Energy, Precision Valley Golf Center, State Glass Company Incorporated, Downing Nelson Oil, The Quilt Cottage, The Almond Company, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Commerce Bank, Gone Logo, Hess Services, Keithley Funeral Homes, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, Steel Fabrications, and Eagle Communications. Welcome to the 2017 Hayes High Homecoming Parade. Homecoming weekend for Hayes High, downtown Hayes. Rick Keltner is my co-host. I'm Mike Kerner. Thank you for joining us on Main Street. We've got the police department coming by, and then, of course, we've got our color guard. Rick, thanks for joining me again today.
It's once again an honor to be here, Mike. I look forward to this parade every year, Friday the 13th. It's a beautiful day, and here comes our American Legion Riders Chapter Color Guard, and it's always good to see our flag.
They get so many riders in these parades, and you have fun watching them. We watch the motorcycles, and it's fun that they are out here and supporting our community.
They're really nice bikes, Mike. Do you have a motorcycle?
No, I don't. Do you need one?
No, I don't have one. Paula does not want me to have one. She thinks I would. She doesn't think I'm a good driver. Nobody in my family thinks I'm a good driver.
For some reason, my wife says the same thing.
I still think I'm a good driver. Even the coaches I coach with, when we go scout or something, they always want somebody else to drive. So I don't know. It could be me.
Well, so Rick, who are we playing tonight? Who's Hayes High playing?
We're playing McPherson. It's the first district game. McPherson's a fine club. They're undefeated. We are 2-4, but I think we're the best 2-4 team in 4A. We've played a tough schedule. Our defense is sound, and I think anything can happen tonight.
All right, here come those Boy Scouts. Boy Scout Troop 101. Boy Scouts are young men to make an ethical and moral choice by instilling them and the values and respect and responsibility in the local community. Also, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Cub Scout Pack 133 follows Troop 101. Cub Scout Pack 133 is for 1st through 5th graders. They meet Monday evenings, I should say, and have a great time.
Oh, here's our Grand Marshal. Do you know him?
I know Bill very well. Bill Gasper teaches journalism out at Hayes High School. He won the Jackie Engel Award this year, given to top high school teachers, and he's demonstrated excellence in publications, advertising. Congratulate Bill for that. Also, I want to mention Bill is in the Kansas Music Hall of Fame as the drummer for Jimmy D and the Fabulous Destinations.
You're
yes,
right.
Sir. Yes.
All right, educator honoree James Magus. He was around for a long time, wasn't he?
You bet.
I didn't think he'd ever retire.
James, I want to say it was like in the 70s when he started, but James, you can't tell, he looks in great shape, he and his wife, and James, 42 years before he retired, and James taught art and computer courses, and just an awesome teacher, an awesome gentleman.
I remember him back at the old Hayes High building.
Mike Lease, I'm a big fan of Mike Lease, quality gentleman. Just made a nice throw of candy towards us, which Jordan intercepted. Mike Lease is also the son of Art Lease, who was coaching at Hayes High School in 1944 when Hayes High School won its only boys state championship in basketball. Coach Lease did not get to go to the game. Mike's dad did not get to go to the game because he had to go to World War II the weekend of the state tournament. He found out they won a couple of days after they won, and he also found out he had a son. Mike was born at the same time. So wow, it's quite a story. We've got his dad's team in the Hall of Fame a few years ago, and really got to know his dad a little bit. His mother, Ruth, still lives here in town. She will soon turn 102 years old. So really a wonderful family, and Ruth Lease, a classic coach's wife, and those ladies are worth a million.
Well, here we go with the Hayes High Marching Band.
Band's 83 members strong. Lead senior drum major is Kyra Polifka Wilhelm. Cameron Colleen. Drumline co-captains are Nick Davidson, Ethan Stantz,
see Hayes High cheerleaders cheering them all on.
These ladies worked very hard. They went to camp this summer and scored very high, and 4 of them cheered for the Shrine Bowl this summer and received some awards. Camry Markley received an award for cheering at the Shrine Bowl.
Let's see some royalty now. We got royalty coming. Tanner Callis and Marie Bellis.
Yes, Tanner Callis' sister is a candidate this year at Trinity. And Marie ran cross country at Hayes High School, great student, escorted by Cannon Viner and Kenna Long.
Here we go. We got a couple more coming up. We're moving them fast here. We've got Trinity and London.
There's Trinity. There's Tanner's sister, and then driven in a white Camaro by Darian Liker.
And we've got a nice looking Camaro coming our way. And it looks like we've got Hannah and Hunter coming our way.
Yeah, Hannah is here. Wait a minute. Time out. That's not Hannah.
Well,
oh, there's Hannah. I'm sorry, she's blocked out. Hannah is here. Hunter is not. Hunter's getting ready for the football game. Andrea Haas is giving a ride in that yellow Camaro.
And then we got Aaron right there and Dante. Dante being in the football
Once
team
again,
too.
Dante Blockman, and then Aaron Moorhead. Aaron Moorhead in a Corvette driven by Peyton Kiefer, one
and then we see
guys.
Alan and also Lisa going by.
Lisa Schoenberger in that blue Ford convertible being driven by Lisa's mother, Amy.
Running kind of fast
no,
here.
That's not Lisa's mother. That's Lisa's
that's
dad.
okay. We'll wing it here.
Right.
We got Macy and Kyler coming our way.
In a 2016 white Corvette driven by Warren Davidson. That's Lori Davidson driving that car.
Now here's our athletic booster club. Boy, you love them, don't you?
We are so thankful for them. They're proud supporters of all Hayes High students and coaches involved in our athletic programs. The Booster Club's an active group involving many parents, grandparents, family members, friends of Hayes High School, and they do so much. We couldn't do what we do without them.
Here's our National Merit Scholar 2017, Brendan Chapman.
What a great young man. He works at the center where I work out at, and he just got to know him. I had him in class. Good student. He works, as I just mentioned. Good student involved in school. Asked me if I participated in the Brain Bowl the other day, which shows maybe a little lack of intelligence. I don't think I'm good for that, but he does a great job. Senior class floats coming up.
Yep, 2017. What is the theme this year? Haunt the Pups is what they're trying to do. Looks like a little scary theme that they've got this year.
It is. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking out here.
Well, that's okay. We'll find it. Rest in peace, puppies, is what it said over there. Now we'll see the senior class float
What
here.
I was trying to find is the senior class sponsors are Kurt Viner and Dan Ballman. Junior class sponsors, Julie Fauna, still Beth Shield, Andrea Carmichael, and Patty Dinas. And we've got those folks. It's the class of 2018 right
They
here,
are
the senior
class.
Yes.
Here we go.
Our superintendent would be in that car, but he's unable to
We got some USD 49 folks there.
Yeah,
board
we got
members.
Lance Bickle, and then Shannon Dinkle is our assistant superintendent. She's in there.
Here we go with class of 1954 coming our way.
They're riding a pickup and a lowboy trailer from High Plains Machine Works with hay bales and chairs. And then they've got that banner, class of 1954.
We got a lot of classes in here. We're looking at 1957, the class of 57 coming down our parade route now.
1957 was a pretty good year for Chevrolet cars too, I think.
I think you're right, 55, 57. This pickup's been in a lot of parades. This next pickup that's coming down our parade route, the Hayes High flag truck.
It has been around a long time. I think Kevin Parker and company got that thing started, and they've passed it on. Got a Myers driving it right now.
Just see the junior float now.
Another big truck. Rest in peace. Haunted.
And we're seeing a bunch of kids on the junior float coming our way. All right, that float looks packed down. The junior participation is pretty big this year.
Enthusiastic. Our student body and overall is very enthusiastic, and the juniors are certainly on that bandwagon right there. There they go, 2019. Hey, Paula. Ask somebody what the name is. Okay, let go.
Now we're
All right.
I was hoping to see freshmen come our way, but no, we are seeing class of 1962. I didn't see any sophomore freshmen come yet, but we'll see in a moment.
They've got a nice ride, don't they? There?
Yeah, they do. They're sitting in comfort in there.
55th anniversary. They're riding in Leo Dorschweiler's trolley. Mike, the theme is Haunted Homecoming.
Haunted Homecoming. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, finally, we got to catch our breath a little bit. I'll tell you, they were moving them along really fast and tight there for a while, and it was hard to keep up.
How does that happen? Who knows?
I guess they're anxious to get to the field and get down to the game.
Oh, it is a beautiful night for football. It'll be fun.
Again, this is the Hayes High Homecoming Parade on Eagle Television and Hayes Post at USD 489 Preschool.
You know, I like the whole atmosphere of home football games or football games. The band sounds great. The weather like this is awesome. You got kids playing hard in football, cheerleaders, fans that care. It's just a lot of fun.
When's your basketball season start?
We start November 13th, and we're looking forward to that. We've got some guys that I know will work hard and be fun to watch. Okay, we have the USD 49 preschool coming by us right now. Preschool is a Monday through Friday program for children who are ages 3, 4, or 5. They offer an AM or a PM session. And then we have more candy.
Oh, there's that sophomore
The orchestra.
Oh, the orchestra. Yeah, you're right.
Also, Joan Kroll, their teacher, is NWKS High School Music Teacher of the Year. Joan does a great job. Her husband does about the same thing out at Fort Hays.
Boy, the enthusiasm there, too.
You do, honey.
Ghostbusters makes it happen. There you go. Okay.
Oh, look what we got here. Somebody with a Burt Reynolds mask on.
You don't see a lot of those anymore.
No, you don't.
Maybe a Smokey and the Bandit fan there.
All right, here's some of those floats that we're waiting for that come down our parade route. This is a 50-year reunion coming up.
Oh, my goodness.
Class of 1967.
Bruce Taggart, I believe, was on this one. Came by and got some items to auction off for these guys, and I think they've got a full weekend plan. There's Johnny Carson, another mask. A Raquel Welch mask, a Richard Nixon, Marilyn Monroe. They got them all covered. Got them all covered. There's Bruce Taggart. Bruce got a couple old jerseys to auction off of some of his buddies that played hoops back then.
Now the Electro Rally, that's always a big thing at Hayes High. It's turned into a really big thing, actually, over the last few years.
And they do things to fundraise, and also I wanted to mention Western Cooperative Electric also supported them and gave them some financial backing, and I know the program truly appreciates all the help we get from the community for our programs.
Get a chance to look at a couple of their cars on this float here with the Electro Rally. I've got High Plains Mental Health Center. They've been in the last couple of parades that we've had here on the television. Oh, this group sounds kind of loud back here, Rick, that we're seeing now. This is the class of 1972.
See, I was a 73. There was craziness in that era, so
they're
I
loud.
wouldn't be surprised. Yes, sir.
They've got some energy yet. Pretty good turnout. Usually, groups like this, you don't get that kind of a turnout. So great support for this class.
It's been really impressive to me how many people do make it back, see their friends, and spend some time together. So.
That's Mike.
Oh my goodness.
You got it, Rick.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got candy now to get us through the night,
I
right?
think I have hands. I don't know if I could catch that. I'm kind of.
I should have had a
Gotta
picture
go.
of that so you
Yeah,
can show
I need a
some
picture
of your
of that.
ball players.
I do need a picture of that. That might have been one. That might have been one of my better moments.
And Hayside Musical, which is coming up here pretty soon here in November. Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Tickets go on sale Monday, October 16th. The performances are November 10th, 11th, 12th at Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center. And they go on sale, like I said, October 16th. They're $10. Or you can get online at HaysideIndians.com and order the tickets online. It's Johnny Matlock, who you'll always see a good show, I guarantee you, when Johnny's involved.
And they've got a change this year. They're doing it at Beach Schmidt this year, you said. And then also, Johnny was telling me the other day, a first two for them is they're getting ready to do an online order. So you can order your tickets and pay for them all online.
There's really no reason not to get a ticket, Mike.
Yep. Hayes has jobs just passed us by.
Local employers looking to fill employment needs. Hayes has jobs.
Nextech Wireless making its way down the parade route now. You gotta look at some of these candy bags that people are handing out, and a lot of the candy bags are already empty, and I don't like to see that when they're not even halfway down the parade route yet.
Yeah, there's some people cleaning up. I think you can find out how aggressive your kid is when they're young by how hard they go after candy. I guess you have to practice at home, maybe.
Here we got Nextech Wireless driving by our parade route now.
They've still got a big bag of candy going.
Now here we go with class of 1977. Class of 1977 alums on board.
That's all before I got here. I've been here 33 years, so that's all before I got here, truly. Once again, a really good turnout. On my way here, I drove by a front yard, Mike, and there were just a bunch of these folks in the front yard having a good time, a little cookout or something.
More coming our way in the parade route here.
This 82, or what do you got?
The class of
Yes,
1982.
There we go. This is a good group, very good group.
Jordan just intercepted some of my candy. That was a good one. I know.
He was able to realize that was a Snickers bar in midair and make the catch.
Got it.
Schaefer and Associates with Ameriprise Financials coming by right now. That's Mrs. Schaefer with I would guess, the family puppy dogs out there.
Got them all in front. We got an Uber driver here, so in case you maybe somebody takes off without you tonight, and you need a ride home, Rick.
It could happen.
You can call him.
It could happen. Apollo's here so far.
Maybe your wife takes off and wants to get home early, and
Yeah,
you need a ride home.
That would hurt me if she did that, Mike, but it could happen. Have you ever called an Uber, Mike?
No, I haven't.
See, I've got my daughter and husband out in South Carolina. I just didn't know how common it was in Hayes right now.
I think it's pretty common, but I just haven't seen that a lot of people are out there calling it yet. Well, here is another one of our entries in the parade tonight. Looks like this is part of the sophomore class.
Once again, celebrating a haunted Halloween. Aaron Deanahan and Jamie Getz are the sponsors of the sophomore class. I know they have great enthusiasm, and there's their float. Ain't afraid of no bullpups. Not emphasizing the English part of it.
Well, we don't want to go correcting them on this. It's in the name of art.
You bet. We don't get that started either.
And we got here the sophomore folks on the back of this trailer. You probably are familiar with a lot of them.
You bet. One of the blessings of getting to do this business, Mike, is you get to meet some really great kids and their parents, and there's some really good kids on this float. Throwing candy out. Oh my gosh. communications coming up here. That's probably your time to shine.
Well, we've got representation from a little bit of all of them. We're also, I'm thinking we're getting a special treat here in Fact 2, right in the middle of this Eagle Communications float. I've been told that this might happen, and it is happening. I don't know if you knew about this or not.
I did.
But usually we don't see the football players come down the parade route, but we're having a chance to see them in the bus where they are trying to bring them in along the parade route.
This is fun. These guys will appreciate this moment, and now they got to go play some football when they get down there. Our buses are good, Mike. They're not what some of our competitors use, but our transportation department does a great job of keeping them running, and
pretty
drivers
dedicated.
are great. We've got some good people involved.
Eagle Communications here. We first saw one of the vehicles. Now we're seeing the Hayes Post vehicle coming by.
There's Gary Shorman.
And now we'll see our tech support team coming their way down. And field tech vehicles.
You got to have those folks, don't you, Mike? I know that much. Technology and needing help.
You never know, somebody's going to cut your line somewhere down the road, or what's going to happen. Thunderstorms, power outages.
Yes.
There's so many things that can happen.
We take so many things for granted, and that would be one of them until you don't have it.
Now we're seeing a vehicle, the radio vehicle here, which is typically followed by the pumpkin patch people with United Way. So people have changed along the parade route, they can throw it into the pumpkins and then give it to United Way. You see the little pumpkins there are the United Way people. And of course we see the United Way vehicle here, represented by their partner agencies.
Sherry Dryden is speaking in the back of the truck. She's the director.
She'll probably lose her voice by the end of this.
She does have a microphone, but here comes United Way, United Way. Hey, Ryan.
And you're watching 2017 Hayes High Homecoming Parade. Mike Kerner, Rick Keltner, my co-host here. Rick, basketball coach, also at Hayes High, so multi-tasked, aren't you?
Very excited. I'm very thankful I get to do such things. But I coached 3 sports for 105 straight seasons, Mike, which makes me sound now like I'm 105 years old. But then last 4 years or so, I've just coached 2 sports. But really, I've been blessed to get to do things that I really enjoy doing. I've been lucky to get to work with great kids. But been an honor. But I wanted to mention about Hayes High School while I've got a chance here. We had a great year last year with the ACT test. We were named the #1 ACT exemplar school in Kansas, and this year our ACT scores are on track to be higher than they were last year, so I think that's a direct reflection of the kind of students we have and their families, but also the teachers and our administration and
Teachers
the people and how hard we work.
Them all, yeah.
Yes, I think our kids this year, whether we've had a speaker or assemblies, I've been so impressed with their demeanor and their classiness.
Well, here we go with the Hayes Middle School marching band under the leadership of drum major Alex Johnson and drum captains Aiden DeBay and Andrew Gillette.
Featured twirlers are Shelby Craig and Caitlin Dinas. And then they've also got some coordinators, Shelby Higdon, and band is directed by Mrs. Renetta Dawson, and Mr. Matt Romey helps out. Fine band, and they're followed by the Hayes Middle School Cheer Squad. And And those guys are coached by Kim Sywise and Marilyn Engel.
Doing a great job there. There's the Paul's Pumpkin Patch and Halloween Express making their way down the parade route here.
You got a T-Rex there also.
Of course, Halloween Express on the Mall at Hayes, open through Halloween, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. actually, and then Sundays noon to 6. Number 43 in our parade route here today is class of 1987.
I know some of those guys. I do. Hey.
You got it.
I think I'm going to go try out for shortstop.
Sean Musil now running for office here in town.
Sean is our current mayor. He's running for re-election to the city commission.
He's also, I don't know if you knew that, Sean's also an Uber driver. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that. Get picked up and talk a little politics.
Hayes High FFA. It's always been a great program, the Hayes High FFA.
They, Kurt Viner's the John Wooden of FFAs, but he's the sponsor and he's done a great job with them. And I mentioned the electric car thing earlier. Chris Dinkel's the sponsor there. I don't know if I threw that out there, but those guys do a great job with their programs. Last year's queen right there, Maria Revelis.
Snyder Auction Service now making its way down.
They're also mic'd up. I mentioned our volleyball team won 5 straight matches at Great Bend, Mike, and then they're going to Liberal tonight, and they play in the morning. They play the number 1 seed Garden City, and we've got a young volleyball team, and it's time to peak, and we wish them the best.
Yeah, we don't want to overlook them and have the football team overshadow them, but give them recognition too. Freshman float in our parade.
Freshman float sponsors, Jarrett Fonenstill, who's a live wire Mr. Energy, and then Dustin Dreyer. Dustin's a former, they're both former students, by the way. They're great students, and also great teachers, math teachers. This group right here has got some energy too.
Well, freshmen typically.
Man, in my notes here, Mike, I meant to mention this, that the Hayes High FFA were the National Reserve Champions in 2016, and so once again, to go back a little bit, but here comes our freshmen.
There's all of our freshmen here today. You're probably getting to know them a little bit now.
I am a full-time health teacher now, which I love. And these guys, I will have all of them. I will know this class very well.
Now this next one, we can look at them. They don't look like freshmen, but we've got the class of 1992 on our parade route.
Only 25 years ago. 21 years ago they were freshmen, Mike. I remember some of those folks. Some of those guys have kids in high school now.
Yes. I was seeing the A to Z Escape. A couple of those in town now. There's escape rooms.
I hope to take our basketball team for a 1-hour race against the clock there and just have a little team building thing at some time during the school year.
Idea.
So I hope that it is.
I was seeing the Smoky Hill Pheasants Forever. I tell you why, you see parades and there's always people that are running for office in parades. You see a lot of those. But
yes.
We're seeing one right now. Kevin Daniels, a write-in candidate, US 489 school board.
I've seen signs. I don't know Kevin, but I've heard good things about Kevin. And he's working.
And now we've got another class. This one is getting kind of loud and rowdy for a small little trailer. It's a class of 1997.
20-year class reunion.
You probably remember a few of these guys, don't you?
I do. I'd like to talk to some of them. Some really good people in that thing. See Austin Trimmer there. He's a coach. He's a coach at a high school in Arkansas now. Austin's a great coach.
We're here sure getting bombarded with candy in this one today.
They're all good. They're all good. They're all good. They're all good. There's some good people. Good people. How you doing?
Sandy Jacobs running for a city commission here. She's already on city commission, but
Got to keep working.
See Remax Realty here.
We appreciate their support also. Local businesses help us do what we can do.
There's another rowdy crowd, class of 2007. A 20-year, no, I'm off on this, 15-year class meeting.
Or 10 years. You said 2007, that's 10 years.
I know, I threw that off. 10 years. I was making them older than they actually were.
That's not too long ago.
Trying to do math in my head, Rick. That's kind of tough.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that.
Here's another one of those escape rooms we're kind of seeing.
I did not realize there were two of them. That's cool.
This is Escape Haze, which is showing up now.
I obviously haven't done one. They're called the Escape Haze, the Blue Light Haunting. The ghost of Elizabeth Pauley needs your help to move and rejoin her husband. So they're kind of going with the Halloween theme.
We got Exhibit Customs right here, the black truck.
Okay.
And detailing. And then a few vehicles with Lewis Automotive. Helping work local, donating over $1 million to communities they serve. Lewis Automotive.
Lewis Automotive does a lot of things for our schools in Hayes.
We see Next Tech vehicle coming here. A lot of bubbles in the back here.
There are. They got a bubble maker. They have a bubble maker.
And see Janice Lee driving this next vehicle here. Eber Phelps is being...
And more politicians.
I told you.
I've known Eber for a long time. He used to work at Midwest Energies back when we were both young, at Midwest Drug, I should say.
Yeah.
Coach, how you doing?
Good, Eber.
Here, people your age love those.
I can be bribed. Thank you.
Also, Eber give you a Tootsie Roll Pop. How about that?
That's always appreciated.
Hayes Rotary Club. Always nice to have those clubs and organizations in the community helping out.
People that talk about service above themselves. We need more of those folks, and those guys do it.
Here, Dustin Rote, used to Main Street with his, of course, got Diamond Art Jewelry down here on Main Street, but you're running for office. Growing together, Hayes Public Schools, USD 489. I'd pushing get that bond issue through.
You know, it's pretty important. I know I've seen some graphs and things that I hope people are getting information.
Hey, what's going on?
Nice shirt. Coach Scott's wearing the Hayes High basketball shirt. I got to give him some love.
Thanks.
Now, the Stuco Club there.
It's a classic convertible right there, 442 Oldsmobile.
And Elise Hausman Horses, two high school students do what they love, then riding horses. Got a lot more than that. You can see some costumes up here in a couple of them. So there we go. It's this year's parade. That wraps it up. We had a couple of them on here that showed up that we didn't know about, and some of them that didn't show up. So
Yeah, it went on.
typical of a parade route here.
The show didn't stop.
Again, it's the 2017 Hayes High Homecoming Parade. Rick Keltner, I'm Mike Kerner. I want to thank you for joining us this year on Eagle Community Television and also on Hayes Post. Thanks for being with us at the Homecoming Parade for Hayes High.
This Hayes High School Homecoming Parade is brought to you by Beaker Insurance, Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, Hayes Planing Mill, Paul's Lawn and Tree Service, Tri-Central Office Supply, Auto Collision Specialist, Cedar View Assisted Living, Riedel's Garden Center, University Bookstore, Carpet One, Ellis County Abstract and Title, KinderConnect Family Dentistry, Midwest Energy, Precision Valley Golf Center, State Glass Company Incorporated, Downing Nelson Oil, The Quilt Cottage, The Almond Company, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Commerce Bank, Gone Logo, Hess Services, Keithley Funeral Homes, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, Steel Fabrications, and Eagle Communications.